Okay, new series to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. Legs, thank you, Joe. Because we have, thank you, we're starting a new challenge in September. Step into spring. We're still working on a name, that'll come. But a walking, running, dog accompanying challenge, trying to accumulate 10,000 steps worth of activities every day for the month of September. So more information on that soon, but we're going to start preparing ourselves for the task. So we're going to need some strong legs, strong everything really. 10,000 steps throughout the day will be a good challenge for all of us, except for this one. So we're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up exercise. You can add an external weight if you can, doing some squats. So feet wide-ish apart, squatting down and then back up again. If you need to, you can hold on to a chair for support. But we're just loosening up. You're not trying to set any records. Okay, now we're on to some lunges. So I'm going to stand side on so you can see. I like reverse lunges, where you step backwards and then return your feet together. We'll do one leg and then we'll swap legs. So try to keep lots of weight on your front foot. And try to keep that front knee pointing towards your little toe more than your big toe. That's the challenge. Let's swap legs. You going down? Great. So then the last part of the series, let me just move that a little bit so we can see what's happening with my feet. Should have done that before. Okay. Last one. Hold on to something that's not going to move. Move your apprentice out of the way. There we go. And some calf raises. So we're going to go for single leg. I believe everyone can do single leg calf raises. Some people just need a little bit more support than others. So you can use the chair, you can use the table, you can use the kitchen bench, you can really lean on it, and then you'll be doing single leg. Go. We ought to do about 10 of these ones. If you can do more than 10, it's too easy. Excuse the breakdancing dog. Thank you. Okay. So if you can do more than 10, we need to make it harder, and we'll do that the second time around. So, swapping legs. Slowly up and slowly down. Really important to control the way down. These are our walking muscles. So if you're going to do one exercise, we'd like you to do more than one exercise, but if you had to choose, I'd be looking at some calf raises. Really good way to strengthen our calves, our walking muscles, take pressure off the rest of the chain, make your back feel better when you're walking. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do these ones again, starting off with our squats. So you can stand with your feet as wide apart as you like, and your toes can point in any direction that you like, as long as your knees follow your toes. So your knees aren't allowed to drift inwards. It won't feel very good quite quickly. So, squats, knees towards little toes. Okay, reverse lunges. I'll show you front on this time. So you reach back with one leg and the front knee points towards the little toe more than the big toe. And if you want to make this one harder, you can add a little weight. Come on. Come on. A little weight. And carry it in one hand. It makes it quite a lot more challenging. Depends what's handy. All right, let's swap legs. With the back leg, I find it a little bit easier to maintain good technique by reaching that leg out to the side as opposed to straight back. Was not counting. Last one in this series is our calf raises. So, easy way is to add a little bit of weight to make them harder. The other way is to really slow it down. So if you can do 10, you challenge yourself to get tired before you get to 10. So if you take 3, 4, 5 seconds to go up and again to go down, I think you'll get tired more quickly, well, at lower numbers. And that's the idea. We want to get our muscles tired, then they grow stronger. You going down? Okay, you do a little dance. There you go. So slowly up and slowly down. Nice and controlled. And I think you should always hold on to something no matter how skilled you are, because otherwise your balance will compromise strength. And we want strength. That's your tail. That's about 10. Let's swap legs. Nice and slow. Slowly up, slowly down. Really taking your time, and as high as you can every time, as high as you can control. Nice and slow and controlled. We'll do one more. Someone needs to keep count. It's not me. Okay. One more time through. For our strength, we want to do our big exercises 3 or 4 times. Enough of a challenge for our muscles to grow stronger. So instead of doing regular squats, which you can do again if that's a good challenge for you, is a one leg squat. So sitting back up again. If you've got something to hold on to, by all means. Otherwise, really, I call them quarter squats. The deeper you go, the harder it is to control, and we want to have some good benefits. So just squatting down and then back up again, you have to keep that knee pointing towards your little toes. So as soon as it drifts inwards, that's too low. We want to make our body more resilient, not unduly sore. Okay, swapping legs. Just controlling the way down. And then back up again. If you're doing the 2 leg variety, You get a little break. I can't talk as much doing single leg squats, there's too much concentration going on. Last one. Okay. So reverse lunges as before, but really slowly. So you stand on one leg, you shift all your weight onto one leg, reach that other leg back, and see how low you can get until you rest that other leg on the ground, and then you come back up again. So really slow reverse lunges. Trying to keep at least 90% of the weight on that front leg. Use your hands for balance. All of the weight on that front leg, trying to let the back leg work for balance, and it's going to get to work for strength very soon. Let's do one more. Okay, I'll show you the other one from the front. So really slow, other leg this time. As much weight as you can on that front leg, using back leg and arms for balance, nothing more. We'll do another 3. 2 to go. The last one. Okay, so last exercise is going to be our calf raises. We'll do them a little bit differently again. So standing on one leg, holding on to something for support. This time I want you to come, we'll start at the very top, as high as you can, and then lower down a quarter, another quarter, 3/4, and then all the way back up to the top. And then again, quarter, halfway, 3/4, and all the way to the top. Quarter, halfway, 3/4, back to the top. Keep going. And back to the top. So each time you're pausing at each part of that calf raise, and then returning to the very top without quite resting on the ground. If you need a rest, you rest. All we want is fatigue, not numbers. One more. Finish at the top. All right, swapping legs. So, other leg, starting at the top, down quarter, halfway, 3/4, all the way back up. Remember, you can lean on something, whatever you have available is absolutely fine. All the way to the top. And this will be our last exercise. There will be 2 more in the series. One is going to be a bit of floor work, bit of core, some hip muscles, hammies, and then we'll just do some general mobility work for walking and running for our Step into Spring, September challenge. 1 more of these. Finish at the top. Okay, see you for the next one.